pace down the back straightaway as Rotundo works the outside of Ed Gould down into turn number 3.
Yeah, Rotundo trying to get it in on the inside along with Gould. He'll get there. A bumper 2 made between Cordemonch and Rotundo nonetheless. Rotundo will lead the pack down the back stretch.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Ed Gould looking up into the number 2 spot. Here comes Nick Brightman, and behind them, this 41 of Danny Massa working the bottom lane. The 03 of Mike Hendricks right up on his tail as they hit turn number 1. Perry trying to hang on to the outside as they come off at 2.
Rotundo and Gould nose to tail around turn 4 with Massa getting into the 4th place. Brightman in for 3rd with Perry still a quarter length behind Lambert.
Problems for Jim Riley in the number 74. Looked like something was binding up on that front end. You can see him steering that car as he tries to get that car around, but he's going to come to a stop in the middle of turns 1 and 2. That's going to bring out the caution with 4 laps complete. Massa, Hendricks, Lambert, Perry, and Lincoln are your top 8 cars. Benoit and Cordemonch are top 10 as they get ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. Rotundo gets a great jump on the start. Brightman fills in down to the inside of Gould as they come off of turn number 2. Side by side, give that spot to Brightman, and Hendricks slides up into 4th, and they are 3 wide for 5th as Lambert threads the needle.
Lambert threading the needle with Hendricks getting a good jump on the inside with Brightman overtaking Gould. Now here comes Hendricks trying to get a side-by-side for Gould for that 3rd spot, but Gould revving up the engine high up the racetrack with Rotundo still leading 5 laps on the board.
Brightman right up on his tail is the top 2 and a little bit of a breakaway. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th are side by side. Hendricks taking that spot away. Lambert trying to fill the hole between Gould and Perry. Backs off the throttle, settles in, and all of a sudden Sam Lincoln starts to show his strength up there in a borrowed motor. Lambert lent him a motor over the course of a week. He is trying to put that through good use. Slides under Ed Gould up into the 5th spot.
Hendricks taking that 3rd spot away potentially from Greg Perry as Rotundo still setting the pace down the back stretch. Brightman right on his tail as we still got double wide for that 7th spot between Massa and Gould.
Off the corner they come, and Rotundo has a 2-car length cushion over the 5 of Nick Brightman. They come off the corner. Brightman loses just a little bit more ground down the back straightaway as the 0-3 of Hendricks sits there. They come off of turn number 4. Perry has a lot of pressure. Jeremy Lambert all over the back bumper trying to find a way by. Sam Lincoln knocking on his back door. Danny Masha pushing Lincoln down the back straightaway as they hit turn 3.
Field evening itself out across the start-finish line with 10 laps up on the board. Rotundo still comfortably leading, while 4 through 7 are very tight-knit. Perry starting to get some separation from Lambert. Massa trying to work that inside on Lincoln. Takes a peek inside, overtakes that 6th spot from the hot rod.
The 41 of Massa, you can see the front end bouncing through the corners, and that's scrubbing off just a little bit of speed, but it's working for him because that car is quick. He takes over that 6th position down into turn number 3. Jeremy Lambert still working on the 0 of Greg Perry in that battle for 4th down into turn 1 and 2. We are at lap number 12 as a leader. Mike Rotundo leads the charge down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Hendricks still sits 3rd, about 2 car lengths behind the 5, finding himself in a comfortable position right now.
Lambert now really right behind Perry down the back straightaway, trying to get a peek on the inside, overtake that 4th spot, but Perry coming back and shutting the door. Rotundo still leading across the start-finish line, 14 laps on the board, halfway down, next time by.
Into 1 and 2 they go, and Hendricks leading the championship 4. Into 3 and 4, 15 down, 15 to go as Mike Rotundo crosses the start-finish line. Battle for 4th. Lambert again taking a look to the inside of Perry. Perry a little bit loose, but able to squeeze him down and hold on to that number 4 position. Lambert says, you know what, I'll try the outside, and as he does, here comes Danny Massa trying to fill the hole. From the top to the bottom goes Lambert, trying the crossover move, doesn't have the momentum. Perry not giving up that inside lane. Here comes Lambert one more time, down into 3. He's up to the door. They are side by side for that 4th spot. Lambert down low. Perry up on the outside as they hit turn 1.
Down the back stretch, Rotundo with a good size lead over Nick Brightman across turn 4, with now the 03 of Brightman right behind, or excuse me, the 03 of Hendricks right behind Brightman. The caution flag is out for the 02.
Joe Gardner having trouble. Caution lights out. Mike Rotundo and Nick Brightman side by side, ready to have at it one more time. Mike Hendricks, Greg Perry, row number 2. Jeremy Lambert, Danny Massa, Sam Lincoln all in tow as they come off a 4. Green flag unfurls. We're back underway. Rotundo gets away, but look at Hendricks fill the hole down to the inside. He's all over the 12 down the back straightaway as they hit turn number 3.
Hendricks had to back off the throttle a little bit, but now he comes back on the inside, right on that rear bumper of Hendricks of Rotundo.
3 wide for third. You've got the 5 of Brightman sliding back with the 15 of Lambert up into the third spot. Trouble off at turn number 2. The 55 of Hendrickson goes around. He keeps that car rolling. We stay green. Now you got Lambert looking for third right up behind the 03 of Mike Hendricks down the back straightaway. And there are 10 laps to go. 10 laps, cheeseburger, 10 laps. As they head down into turn 1. Jeremy Lambert all over the back bumper of Mike Hendricks, and Sam Lincoln looking for fourth down the back straightaway into 3 with Rotundo showing the way.
Rotundo still leading. We got double wide, a little in the middle of the pack for that 5th spot. Massa 1 up on Perry down the back straightaway.
Into 3 and 4. Mike Hendricks under pressure. Lambert takes a look down to the inside off of turn number 4. And Hendricks shuts the door down into 1. Off of 2 they come. They're losing ground to the 12 into 3. The battle is for second on back. And you've got the 4 championship contenders running second, third, fourth, and 5th. Hendricks leads that pack with the 15 of Lambert right up on his tail down the back straightaway. Lincoln is right there. One false move, and chomp, 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 as Richie Cunningham once said, as they come off of 4 with 6 to go.
Majority of the field still nose to tail. Rotundo leading the pack with Lambert, stalking Hendricks from behind. Off of 4 they come, 5 laps to go.
Jeremy Lambert still hounding the 03 of Hendricks down into turn number 1. Right up on the back bumper as they come down the back straightaway. They hit turn 3. Lambert letting the 03 know he's there with 4 laps to go as they cross the stripe. The 34 of Lincoln putting pressure on the 15 of Lambert as they run nose to tail off of turn number 2. And Danny Massa knocking on the back door trying to find himself in. 3 circuits to go, and Flanagan goes around off of turn number 2. Caution flag unfurls, and we are slowed up with a 3-lap shootout on 4 laps. For the win, the DAV Classic win, and the 2022 championship. Rotundo and Hendricks drag race down the front straightaway. Lambert right there to fill the hole, right up on the back bumper of the 12 as they come off of turn number 2. They're side by side. Lambert looking for the advantage into 3.
Rotundo leading the pack across the start-finish line with now 3 laps to go. Lambert barely edging out Hendricks for second, with Massa knocking on the door, trying to get on the inside, making 3 wide for second.
2 laps to go. And Danny Massa is all over the back bumper of the 15 of Lambert as Lambert settles into the number 2 spot. Hendricks has to work hard up on the outside, but he's losing his grip and backsliding. Massas gets up into the 3rd spot, down the back straightaway. Lambert in the catbird seat with the white flag in the air. Rotundo and Lambert 1 and 2. Massa up to 3rd. Hendricks back to 4th with Cordero in the fight. He's looking for a top 4. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Lambert settles into the number 2 spot, puts a little pressure on Rotundo, but he doesn't need to push it because he's got the title. Rotundo's got the win. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Mike Rotundo returns for revenge, and Lambert finds himself. Mike, congratulations. Goes to prove a little hiccup isn't going to slow you down.
No, man, nothing's going to stop us. Last week, we were a little emotional, and it's really hard to get the first one, but the second one came a little easier. I can't thank everybody enough that helps me out. TKO Carpentry, RLS Performance, Dutch Auto Body, Family Auto, COD Heating, K Rotundo Enterprises. If it wasn't for my family, man, I wouldn't be here. So we started growing up here, and this is a dream come true.
DAV weekend, you pick up the championship for that. That's got to feel real good growing up here.
Oh man, it feels great. DAV has been like a staple growing up, coming here it used to be on Sundays, but now with me racing on Fridays, it's great. I can't thank my girlfriend enough. My fiance, sorry.
Yeah, get that right, or else it'll become X.
Yeah, I can't thank my fiance enough, man. I spend so many hours on not just this race car, but all the race cars I work on, and for it to finally come together and me get my first 2 wins this season was great. So I can't thank her enough.
Congratulations. Your winner, Mike Rotundo, ladies and 22, Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock Champion, Jeremy Lambert. Jeremy, you had a couple of minutes as you climbed out of the car to reflect on the season. What's going through your mind?
This is unreal. It's just unreal. I would never thought I would have been here with the season that we had. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but definitely wasn't the best.
And Kenricks, did you have something for him, or did everything just play out the way you needed it to?
I think I had a little bit more for him. I really wasn't pushing it. I was trying to see if there was going to be another caution, but that worked out in my favor.
A lot of people working with you this year to help you out to get you to the title.
Oh, everybody. My whole family, my mother, my father, my kids, my fiance, my brothers, my buddy Randy, he's actually here tonight. Richie from Helga South Coast Power Equipment, my grandmother, she's here every week. Just everybody. I couldn't do it without them.
You seemed over the last couple of laps to settle in about a car length behind Mike, not pushing him, but knowing you were right where you needed to be. Is that what was going on, or was that all you had?
No, I had more, but I didn't want to spin him out to get to where I am now. That's just not me. I'd rather just beat fair and square, and it worked out.
Coming off of 4, what was going through your mind when you saw that checkered?
It was blank, to be honest with you. It was just, I didn't even know what I was thinking.
What are you thinking right now?
I'm ready to go have a beer.
I don't blame you. Have a beer, have 2, and celebrate. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock Champion, Jeremy Lambert.